Hey guys, welcome to the Swarm Report. My name's Hudah, bringing you around the crypto AI ecosystem in just 30 minutes a day. Hey, let me just say this right from the start. Stop. Just stop. Stop saying please and stop saying thank you. Stop being nice to your favorite AI. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely that guy. I'm definitely the please, can you? Thank you very much. Would you mind? Yeah, it's a really, really expensive ask of the AI. Think about this. It's crazy. I never considered this before, but the extra compute required for AI to sit here and read through your words and see if they matter enough, it costs millions, millions of dollars. Who would have thought? Now we know from Sam Altman himself. Look, he's not telling you to stop. I am for the good of our children's. Let's put that money to work somewhere else. All right, piggybacking on yesterday, right? We kicked off the show yesterday talking about why we are crypto AI on this show. We're not just talking about, kind of the bigger, broader world of AI, mainstream AI. We talk crypto as well. And it's because that intersection is, man, at the cutting edge of what's happening in AI. And also because, guys, there's a lot of upside for you if you're in the crypto side of it. We're looking right here at different sectors here in crypto. And it may be hard to see. Let me actually put the tab up for you. Maybe hard to see, but this purplish pink line at the top, that's AI. That is the crypto AI sector here compared to gaming, L2s, L1s, DeFi, and memes. And you see it pulling away from the rest. AI is the biggest sector here in crypto right now, at least the largest growing sector. It's really, really important to stay on top of it. And that's certainly what I aim to do here with you guys. Also looking at Google search results, right? Looking at interest over time. And you can see the blue line here is AI agents. So again, you see where attention is going. It's in AI, but also, man, crypto AI playing such a large role in it. Keep your finger on the pulse and do it right here, guys. Make sure you subscribe over on Crypto Slam on YouTube so you can stay plugged in. Man, if you don't catch the live shows, head right over here. 2 p.m. Eastern time, we're live, but catch the replays over on Crypto Slam over on YouTube. Of course, follow us on X at SlamAI_XYZ. And then our flagship AI agent, that's the Swarm. Follow at the Swarm_AI. Virtual ACP swarms on the horizon. They're here within a matter of weeks. Can't wait to see these live in action, autonomously trading. Man, it's a whole new world that's coming here, and it's coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for more news about that, but also for some interviews with more of the teams that are building in the swarms. Cannot wait to get them on here and have these conversations with you. All right, let's get to it. By the way, really, really fun episode today, especially if you're a DGen, if you're into NFT trading, into crypto trading. Have some stories that are really going to hit for you here today. So well, let's get into it, guys. We'll kick it off with how we typically start. It's checking in with our buddy here, Billy Betts. Seeing how he performed yesterday. If you're not aware, Billy Betts, an AI agent that bets on sports. Really, really cool. Yesterday, not his best day. No, in fact, a pretty poor performance from our buddy Billy here. MLB Moneyline went 1-5, lost over $4,000 of his 7K wagered. EPL Moneyline 1-0. I'm trying to think what EPL is. If somebody knows, drop it in the chat. I don't know at all what EPL Moneyline is. Boy, I'll have to Google that later or ask I'll ask ChatGPT or Grok. But actually, won on that bet, up $1,100 there. Great to see, but wiped out all of its ROI. Was in the positive, was looking really, really solid, but yeah, flat even here at this point. Again, EPL. Yeah, boy. Really, really can't even think of what that is. Anyway, we'll check on that later. Let's take a look at the crypto AI market, see how it is doing. And actually, if you've been paying attention to crypto, probably no surprise, but up here in the past 24 hours, almost 10%. So looking pretty fantastic. $6.89 billion market cap at this point. Looking at our top agents here by market cap, man, Fartcoin in the lead here, back over $1 billion market cap. Oh, Dilo. Or Dalo, thank you, dude. English Premier League. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Okay. That's new for Billy Betts. I like it. Fartcoin. We're going to look at the chart here in a minute, but back over $1 billion shows you the potential in these kind of coins. And Well, I'll save my thoughts for when we get to that chart. But man, that one's got room to fly still. Past Fartcoin, we have Turbo, Ket, Fei, and Toshi. On the infrastructure side, and let's flip to the 3-day view here. We have FET, man, deep into the billion-dollar territory as well, by the way. Virtual, AI16Z, Ask Venice, and then Prompt. On DeFi, it is Venice, Hey Anon, Cortex, Olost, and Griffane. And then let's see who's winning this mindshare battle. I'm sure there's not going to be a surprise here. And then there isn't. It's Fartcoin on top here. Yeah, no surprise at all. Wow, whopping 25+% here. That's followed by Wizard, Hyper, Open Ledger, and Kaya. Some new faces here in the mindshare chart. So certainly something to be paying attention to, specifically Wizard and Hyper here. Interesting. We'll keep up on those over the next many days. All right. There it is. It's beautiful. It's great to see. There's Fartcoin, like I said, over $1 billion market cap yet again. Fartcoin got to, I think we crossed 2 billion at one point. And I'll tell you again, sky's the limit when you're talking about a coin that has this intersection of AI inspired, right? Not AI created, by the way, but AI inspired. Truth Terminal talked about Fartcoin, said if it could make a meme coin, it would be called Fartcoin. So somebody made it. But the intersection of AI and meme coins, and you see the potential right here. But especially when you get people leverage trading this, it can be very volatile, but incredible price action, up over 25% here in the past 24 hours. You love to see it. Now, it's Big Brother GOAT, the first meme coin inspired by Truth Terminal, also up 13.11% to a $59 million market cap. I don't know if we'll ever see GOAT back at that 500 mil or even a bill market cap. It was around there once, but Fartcoin has all that energy still. I root for this guy in particular. It's my favorite AI token outside of our ecosystem. A bit of a bounce back. So at the very least, it's nice to see that. Here's AI XBT, which is once upon a time the top AI token here too, up over 8% in the past 24 hours, up to 77.5 mil. We'll take that. Venice, again, looking a little closer at that. One of the few that's actually down today, almost 6% to a $68.8 million market cap. ARK, up 31% to a $45 billion market cap. This is one of the ones I keep my eye on because it might signal that these AI launch pads, the technical, the platforms, the infrastructure, that maybe people are seeing that those are, it's time to get back into them. So that's why we check in on ARK. And then finally, Prompt, one of their newest token launches here that has a good amount of hype behind it. Great tech, all of the above. Down 7.5% to a $52.2 million market cap. Again, all of those we check daily just to keep our finger on the pulse. All of those represent different sectors of AI, crypto. So we check them all. Prompt down even with that new exchange listing over on MEXC. So interesting stuff there. Yesterday, we talked briefly about the Virtuals Hackathon and the winner of the hackathon. And I mentioned I couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find any social media. I couldn't find any website. And I finally tracked it down. I'm going to play this little video clip for you just so you're aware of what it is. But it's like a well-being AI agent. So kind of in the mental health arena, which is really, really cool. Quick little trailer or teaser showing you how this works.
Game start.
There you go. Really, really cool to see. Don't know if the product is out yet. Instead, I think maybe winning the hackathon gets them funding to actually build out their idea, which is great. For now, they don't have an account. It's just the devs behind the account are here. Oh, students at UC Berkeley here. Both of them, maybe. They might be. Anyway, I'll be following along. I think that's awesome. Rooting for them. And again, that was your number one winner. By the way, product's called Solace. How about that? Solace. There we go. Moving on here, guys. Okay. This is where we get a little fun and into the, crypto degen side. You're going to see a lot of NFT and AI crossover, a lot. Whether it's in gaming or in metaverse or in, well, you'll see here in a moment, but giving your NFT maybe kind of personality, a soul, if you will. And here we're looking at an example of AI with your NFT being used to play games. If you're not familiar with the abstract ecosystem, which, by the way, we're streaming over there right now too, a game called Gigaverse is just taken over Web3 gaming. It's huge. It is. It's really, really growing. People love the game. But interesting here, this in a way, it's become open source where NFTs from other ecosystems, in this case, these small NFTs. Hope you guys remember them from years back. Part of the, was it Treasure ecosystem? I believe. Well, you can now take your small NFT, create an AI agent version of it, and plug it into the Gigaverse game here to actually farm for you, which is incredible. Now, I wrestle with this, right? I wrestle with if this is actually like new, uncharted territory, or if this is no different than just having bots. People bot games all the time, and usually anti-cheat software will detect that and usually ban you. Web3 might be a little different. In fact, maybe you'll have games that are built around training out AI, using AI products and tools to buff your gaming experience. So we'll see how that plays out. I don't imagine you're going to plug these into your, kind of typical mainstream games, but maybe one day. But again, you will start seeing different use cases for your NFTs as AI agents and in different games, starting here with Gigaverse. Really, really cool. We'll see if they expand to other Web3 IP. I imagine we'll see that very, very soon. Now, Meebits also making news on the AI front, which is just incredible. You have Meebits partnering with Think Agents here to, give your NFT an actual soul. We'll check out this video clip here. This tweet from yesterday, so this is actually going live today. If you have a Meebit and you weren't aware, well, now you are. You may want to get in on that. Check this out. I dig it. It's just a new way to interact with your NFT. Again, give it some personality. Make it come to life. And again, I think we'll be seeing these. We'll see AI agents all over the metaverse. We know that Meebits will be in the other side metaverse. I imagine there'll be some kind of plugin where you can plug in an AI version of your Meebit and let it roam. Probably let it farm. Probably let it grind away at different tasks. I think it's very obvious that's what's coming. And it looks like they have some other Web3 IP that's coming as well. I see a Bored Ape there. I'm not too sure with the rest of these guys, but I can't tell. I don't think that's a Coda. Maybe it is. But we'll see a lot of this, a lot of AI, a lot of NFTs that are reborn in the NFT or AI space. Think Kindred AI, who has a Pudgy Penguins partnership they'll be announcing, probably a very similar thing. So now we got to pay attention and see if that becomes a new meta here. Projects that launch NFTs, and that NFT gives you the ability to create the AI version of your avatar. Looks like that's what Think Agents is doing here. Maybe other page is the actual NFT mint, but keep your eye on this sector, or better yet, I'll keep my eye on it. I'll keep you updated on it. So there you go. Now we're going to stay in degen territory because it's just that kind of a day here. You go on X for alpha. We all do. I do. You do. There's some guys you can rely on. Good alpha, great alpha. Some guys they tweet. You're not so sure. But every so often you might catch some early alpha and you just don't know. You just don't know if you can trust it or not. Degen Capital, also part of the upcoming autonomous hedge fund, our Swarm, with our Swarm agent, has released a new product here that actually gives you a score on these KOLs, these key opinion leaders. Basically giving you insights into their posts, if they're trustworthy. Think of it like Ethos. You've seen the Ethos platform that's starting to make waves now. This is similar to that, but with an AI agent. So at this point, you'll be able to just tag that agent here, ask about an account, and it's going to give you some type of report back. Maybe, again, a trustworthy score, the quality of their alpha, but whatever form it is now, just imagine they can expand on this and make it bigger and better. It's a pretty great new tool. I like it. Now, I think this is our last story that's on the NFT front. Yeah, this is actually NFT related, but Rafiq Anadol, one of the biggest artists here in the NFT space and world famous at this point, has been on CNN, has participated in things with the World Economic Forum, and just everywhere. He's a mainstream artist at this point, but he does tokenize his artwork, his digital art, as NFTs. Well, announced here today that Rafik is going to participate in the 2025 Museums of Tomorrow Roundtable. He's going to be talking about his museum called Dataland, which is the world's first museum of AI art. Pretty incredible stuff. So I'll be keeping up with that because I love his artwork. Have a personal goal here to acquire one of his Winds of Yawanawa pieces. I think that collection is magic. And yes, it is AI. And yes, it is an NFT. So it's great to have a guy like that representing both sides in such a public way. Great stuff. Okay, into the deeper in DGen territory. I think here. Hey, Anon. This is one of those products that I think has got the perfect product market fit here in crypto AI. You can think of Hey Anon as like a personal, bank teller, personal assistant that handles your finances. Tell it to move X funds from this wallet to that wallet, maybe bridge this amount to a different blockchain, then transfer this currency to another person's wallet. Like whatever you want to do on chain, you just tell it and it's going to move your stuff around, but also do your bridging and swapping. Really, really cool. Now expanding to the TON blockchain, which is excellent. We've been talking about that lately here because of the NFTs that have been minting over there, NFT stickers, which is great. But there's a whole DeFi ecosystem over there as well. Now, Hey Anon integrating that just makes that tool bigger and better. We also have an update, excuse me, guys, geez, from Moby. Quick update, but Moby has a Telegram bot that's launching here in the very near future. This one's all kinds of alpha here. You could look at this as a DeFi type of product as well. Heavily used, has great insights. You see some really, really big accounts that are using Moby AI. So just that much more useful now that it's going to be in Telegram, I should say, shortly. All right, we'll bounce outside of the crypto AI sector into, again, the more the real world. I hate to say that crypto is not real, but you know what I mean. The growth that's coming, guys. The growth that's coming. We talk often about it, but boy, it's tremendous. The world's going to change here in a matter of just years. You have the CEO of DeepSeek saying that AGI will be here in 5 to 10 years. Look at that. With conscious AI likely in the future. It's coming. That's not a long time frame, guys. And we've heard other takes saying that it'll be here within 6 years. Former CEO of Google saying that, and we checked in on that last week. It's here. We're right on the cusp of it, which is incredible. But as scary as that might sound, parts of that do sound scary. But the benefits here also change the world, guys. Drug discovery. I mean, there is the thought out there that maybe all disease is eradicated, which it's hard to even conceptualize that. It doesn't sound real, but I'll tell you what, it could be. It actually could be. The kind of processing power, quantity, and quality that these AI tools will be able to sort through. Man, it is really possible that disease, sickness looks completely different in a decade as well. Really, really interesting stuff coming. And then finally, weighing in on what we talk about often is an era of abundance and a period of time where we all have more money than we've ever had in our lives. Look, not everybody's on the same page about that. I could go either way, but I do think that's what's coming when jobs are eliminated, cost of goods go way down. And to some degree, there's going to have to be some form of UBI. Again, maybe because costs are so low. Maybe that's what UBI looks like. But either way, AI leading to that, and you've got another person chiming in saying that is what's coming. I think he's right. Little update here. It's actually more of a thought on OpenAI, who recently announced they're going to be launching a social media platform. Great. I'm not surprised. I didn't really think that much about it. I didn't think do some thinking as to why, other than I think they just want to get into anything and everything that grows the business. But there's something really obvious here. Again, I just hadn't considered. Man, you think of viral posts. Think of this in context of data, right? Viral posts, some new trend comes along, everybody copies it, tweets that get millions and millions and millions of views, and every so often you're going to see one that gets, we're talking 1 billion views. All of the data, all of the replies, all of the interactions is data that's used or can be used to train AI. It's why X with Grok seemed like it caught up so quickly. At least in my opinion, it did. So it makes sense that OpenAI wants their own social media platform to be able to just farm data. It is literally that simple. And so again, if you needed some context for that, look, I apparently did. Well, there's your context. It's a data farming machine. And that's why, most likely, they're going all in here into social media. I'm looking forward to it. We'll say that. An update from Amazon, also about Microsoft as well, but both of them potentially scaling back their data center plans. Okay, both of them are looking around Europe to build some new data centers. Right. Apparently, some of these talks are coming to a halt, and that's both because of uncertainty out there in the economy, trade wars, tariffs. Right. Um, which may lead, there's a thought here that it leads to the slowing of AI development. We'll see. Part of me thinks that this maybe is negotiations behind the scenes of AI maybe coming to the US in a bigger way. Remember, Donald Trump says the US will be the AI capital of the world. Well, crypto capital of the world, but AI as well. And so this story, again, some people little spooked, at least looking and seeing if it is a signal that AI progression is slowing. But again, it may be closer, maybe tied more to the trade wars and negotiations here. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Anything that disrupts AI and the pace at which it's coming along, I'm watching very, very closely here. And then finally, the United States has banned, well, certain chips from being sent over to China. Probably no problem here. Huawei, hope I say that right, but readying a new AI chip for mass shipment. Yeah, I think there's no slowing the pace that they're innovating in AI at all. I think that they're forced to be reckoned with, good and bad. Good and bad. I mean, I'm a tech guy first and foremost. So I'll say this: I'm looking forward to whatever is built over there. Hopefully safe and fair and all that good stuff. All right, guys, there is your update for today. Make sure on your way out you hit the like and again subscribe over here at Crypto Slam over on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning, Chain Reactor at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and then 2 p.m. Eastern time, right back here with your AI daily update on the Swarm Report. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you.